This is One Fat Boy, and here are my NBA game predictions for April 19th. Tonight there's 3 games. I hope you're the spreads and over-unders for each of them. For Atlanta at Miami, we're going with Miami -7. After that first game, I think the way Miami plays defense and how Atlanta is going to have to respond, I just see Miami just bringing this to a 2-0 series lead, and Atlanta are just going to be struggling, I think, the entirety of this series. I think they play better when they're at home, but overall, just how Miami plays, like defense first, and if like Hero or Robinson gets going from 3, I think that's game over because Miami has a lot of options to throw at Trae Young, and that's the focal point for the Hawks. So if he's struggling, that's a free Miami win. And if I think Miami's going to continue to really hinder the Hawks offense, where they go with an under 219. And also it's like Miami, not really known for their scoring. So it's like they hold Atlanta where I think they'll hold them, which is below 103 and under. So that means Miami would have to score 216 in order to go above 219. But Miami, not a high scoring team. I expect them to be around 112. So, in turn, that's why I'd lean towards an under. Also, Miami plays a little slower, so Miami -7 and an under 219. For Minnesota at Memphis, we're going with Minnesota +7. So we saw in that first game how Minnesota's offense really hinders how Memphis can play their defense and rebound the ball, as their main rebounder and Steven Adams. This kind of gets stretched out with Towns playing on the perimeter, and you have to respect his outside shot. So just how Minnesota has their offense, how they play, I think kind of counters Memphis. I'm sure Memphis will have an adjustment, which you believe that Memphis adjustment is going to be correct against the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves are just not going to be able to respond and obviously take Memphis -7. But I think Memphis, they will make an adjustment, but I think Minnesota's offense, just in general, will keep them close. So that's why I'll be leaning towards Minnesota +7. We'll lean towards an under 241, so I think Memphis' defense will play factor. I do expect this to still be a high-scoring game. 241, I think, is pretty high. I think this will be one of those games where it's over 234, but it should be pretty close to 240 if I were to guess. But I'd lean towards an under. If you take over, I understand that as well, as Memphis can score a lot, Minnesota can score a lot. Both play super fast. So a lot of scoring, a lot of possessions. But I think one of these teams will clamp down on defense. So that's why I'm leaning towards an under of 241. For New Orleans at the Suns, I think the Suns, they're just too good for New Orleans. We really saw in that first quarter, that first game, if the Suns can clamp down on defense and then they score, if they just get going, doesn't matter who's scoring as long as a person gets going. Suns are able to jump out to an early lead, 10 points, easy. Then in the fourth quarter, if the Suns are struggling, you can either just pass to Chris Paul. Now you have to respect how he plays and really can slow down the game so you can get your half-court sets. And doesn't matter if this game's fast-paced. The Suns are better at fast-paced. And if this game turns to half-court offense, the Suns are better at half-court offense and half-court sets in general. So either way, yeah, that you look at this, the Suns should win. Should be able to cover a 10-point spread again. And I'll be leaning towards an over 221.5, even though, because I think the Pelicans, their offense got better. They will make some adjustments, so they won't be so far behind in the first quarter. And I think the Suns' offense, they'll look at their third quarter and make adjustments. So overall, I think the offenses will be better in this game, so over 221.5. Thank you for watching. As always, bet responsibly. Good luck on your bets and enjoy watching the playoffs. And once again, thank you for watching.